Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about complements. So a complement is a word, clause, or phrase that needs to complete an idea. It finishes a sentence, right? I threw the ball, right? What did I throw? The ball. The ball is my complement. If I just had I threw, what did I throw, right? You need something there to finish the idea, okay? So complements can either be a direct object or an indirect object, okay? Direct objects receive the action. Indirect objects receive the direct object, and we'll kind of go into more detail about that in a second. Okay, so a direct object is a noun or a pronoun. It follows an action verb, and it says to find, and so you find it by saying subject verb what or subject verb whom. Okay, so I like English. Okay, the direct object receives the action. What receives the like? English. I like what? English. I threw what? The ball, right? The ball is my direct object, right? Because it receives the action of throwing. Indirect objects, okay, are one, never the object of a preposition. I learned that when I was doing Excel practice myself. And it usually comes before a direct object, but after the verb. So you would find it by saying subject, verb, direct object to or for whom or what, okay? He gave me the paper. He gave me what? The paper, direct object. He gave the paper to whom? Me, indirect object. I receive the direct object. I'm getting the paper, right? I threw Timmy the ball. I threw what? The ball. Ball is my direct object. I threw the ball to whom? Timmy. Who received the ball? Timmy did. He's my indirect object, right? So let's look at some IXL practice. Okay, so we're looking at in the phrase is the direct object, is it a direct object, an indirect object, or neither? Okay, so Laura Cunningham offered the university generous financial support. Laura Cunningham offered what? Generous financial support. To whom? The university. So the university is my indirect object. In 2014, President Obama awarded Isabel Allende the Presidential Medal of Freedom. President Obama awarded what? The Presidential Medal of Freedom. So what is receiving the action? The Presidential Medal of Freedom. That means it's my direct object. My cousin always buys organic produce from the grocery store. Okay. My cousin always buys what? Organic produce. Okay. Now here, so we're like, okay, so maybe this is an indirect object. It's actually neither because we have this preposition in front of it, from. Okay. From the grocery store is a prepositional phrase. The grocery store is the object of this preposition. So it is neither a direct nor an indirect object. So it is neither. The Danville Sluggers ended the championship game dramatically with a ninth inning home run. The Danville Sluggers ended what? The game. Okay. So dramatically just tells me how they finished the game. So that makes it an adverb, which is neither a direct object nor an indirect object. Direct and indirect objects have to be a noun or a pronoun. The passengers fastened their seatbelts tightly before taking off. Excuse me, I have hiccups. So the passengers fastened what? Their seatbelts. So that's my direct object. So tightly is just telling me how they fastened their seatbelts, which makes it an adverb. Again, neither a direct nor indirect object. Dr. Lester bought her office staff holiday fruit baskets. Dr. Lester bought what? Did she buy her staff? No, she can't buy them. They're people. What did she buy? Fruit baskets. So that's my direct object. Who did she buy them for? Her office staff. That would make office staff the indirect object. Dr. Stanley wrote me a glowing recommendation. Dr. Stanley wrote me what? A recommendation. Direct object. Who did he write it for? Me. Indirect object. Mr. Hampton teaches beginning piano classes to adults. What does he teach? Piano classes. Okay. And you would say to whom? Adults. But again, this is the problem. Preposition. So that means that it is neither because this is the object of a preposition. So watch, if I say it's an indirect object because that's who he's teaching it to, it's going to tell me I'm wrong because it is the object of the preposition to, all right? Indirect objects will never be the object of a preposition, right? So you have to be really careful with that. Do not confuse an indirect object with the object of a preposition, right? So that was our last one. And we would have gotten it right, but I wanted to show you what was wrong. So there we have it. So again, this is another one with that preposition right in front of it. So the evidence room is the adjective of a preposition, so we know that it's neither. Okay. If you guys have any questions, as always, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you later. Bye.